Hello you guys, and welcome to Mr. and Mrs. Social Studies. My name is Sarah, and today we have day one of the Classroom Minimalism Challenge. Thank you so much for joining me. This week I'm going to be uploading videos each day related to tackling a different spot of my classroom. If you've watched my main channel, Abundantly Minimal, you know I'm very passionate about living a simplified life and reducing clutter, and I've done a good job in my apartment, but not as much in terms of my classroom. I go through different phases where I get things organized, but certain spots have not been dealt with. And so this week, the challenge will include desks, dealing with that. That's what we'll do today. Cabinets, shelves, surfaces, and a file cabinet or paper clutter. So it's gonna be a busy week, but I think it's going to be much needed, and I wanna set up good systems. So I'm hopeful that the experience I go through this week can help maybe you simplify your classroom, and maybe there's even additional tips that you have that you can leave down in the comments as we go, how you kind of keep your space organized. Now, as far as the desk, first let me show you the before image. I always think it's funny how some people are like, oh, my desk is so messy, and then it's really got like 3 papers on it and it's not messy. My desk is a little rough today. So I'm gonna show you both the surface of the desk as well as inside all the drawers. Like, we're getting real today. I will say, you know, maybe you can relate. Sometimes during class time, it's just kind of wild, and you just have to set things wherever during the day because you don't have time, or you feel like you don't have time to actually put things in their exact place. I know that's how I feel a lot of the time. So it's a little wild, but we're gonna deal with that today. All right, so here we can see the desk kind of from a little bit further away. I mean, the desktop could be cleared pretty soon. We'll go through each of the drawers now. Okay, this is pretty bad. No organization, really. Once again, very little organization. Also, very little organization. There's this pile of papers here. This one. And this one. So my first step here before I can actually get started with what's in the drawers is to deal with the surface area, so I have space that I can use to work with for the other things. So right now I'm just gonna put this desktop stuff away, and then we will move on to the drawers. There's the surface of the desk. Now we actually have to get what's inside the desk. So to start, I'm going to actually empty out everything. So this is gonna be fun. Wow, this is a lot of stuff. I'm gonna go investigate and see what containers I have for storage. All right, so I found a couple bins that I'm going to be using to help with storage. They're all kind of random or from random places. Jake actually just recently got a vegan leather belt, and it came in this box. So now you can use a little box. I've got the lid can be a separate bin as well as this part, so very useful there. I also found these plastic tubs that I bought in a set at the Dollar Tree at the beginning of the year. This is an old plastic shoe box that was just sitting in one of my cabinets, not being used, so I can use this, as well as if I need extra space, I can use the lid as a separate tray. I used to, ooh, tea bags. I used to have tea while I was teaching, but honestly, these days just fly by that I don't really even think about having tea. So I've got more bins that I can use here, and some tea I can take home. And then I think that's it. Oh, I have this metal bin. Now, one hack is to put some sticky tack underneath the bin so it sticks in the drawer and it won't move around as you open and close the drawer. So I have some of that. that I will be using here, and I'm gonna get these drawers in place, figure out what they're going to do, and get started with that. All right, so those are my top 2 desk drawers. As far as things I'm getting rid of, there were definitely some old paper scraps that I'm dealing with. This is the kind of sentimental item. This is an old pen I had from my middle school. I don't know if it was because I won an award or if it was just given to everyone, but the pen's been dead for a while. Like, that was a long time ago, so I am sadly going to be throwing this away. And then I did find a set. These are a couple calligraphy pens and some ink packs. This is from when I was younger and I was in a phase of calligraphy for a while. And so I have no intent of using these. So I have a couple students who might be interested, so I'll see if they'd like one and we'll go from there. The other drawers should not be too bad, hopefully. I don't know why I was keeping that. All right, so in this drawer, I don't really have too much that goes here. I do have this roll of paper towel, just as, like, for a whiteboard, that kind of thing. I'm not really a big fan of paper towel, but it is provided. I do keep a pair of black heels in here, just in case I'm wearing like boots and then change, but that's only been a couple times. But I will leave those in there. I do keep some hand sanitizer in here. I did have the hand sanitizer out for a while, but the kids were making a big mess of it, leaving puddles on the floor, so I'm just keeping it in here, and they can request it if they need it. This is just some sunscreen. I don't really know why I have this in here. I mean, I used to coach track, so I'd use it, but I can't really think of a use of why I need this here. So I'm gonna bring this home. Extra popsicle sticks. I feel like I could actually be using this drawer more effectively. So we're gonna see what else we have in some of these other drawers, because this is some valuable space here that I'm not really using, but still have a lot of clutter in other areas that could be improved. All right, so these drawers are now empty. I do like to keep extra reusable bags in case I need them. I have 2 packs of envelopes. We are using them for this thing called GeoPower. I'm gonna actually bring one of these home to Jake because I don't need both. I do like using this top drawer as what I'm calling a smile file. I'm putting kind notes that I get from students in there and other positive things. So that's what I had in there, so I'm gonna put them back in. A few more of them. Yeah, cards from students. Then I know where they are if I'm having a rough day. I also have some pictures that I brought, but I didn't hang up. In case I do hang them up, I will leave that up here. I have this random earth ball here, but I think it will just go there. That's the thing, there's so much random stuff. All right guys, day 1 of the Classroom Minimalism Challenge is done. My desk is so much better than what it was. Not only is the surface clean and I was able to get rid of a few things that were no longer beneficial, but everything has much more of a place now, and I even opened up an extra drawer. Come take a look. So there's still a lot going on, but since I put these different things to serve as shelves and even sticky tack to the bottom of the paper clips, everything doesn't really move around as much, and it's much more organized, spacious, not as cluttered. Everything has a place. My smile file drawer is still good. I was able to kind of consolidate stickers. These are student info cards, and then some basic popsicle sticks, a few other things. I didn't end up needing anything in this drawer, so this will be awesome to allow me to use that drawer for other things. Big improvement in this drawer as well. This is probably my favorite improvement. Post-its, glue sticks, just scraps of paper. We've got different writing utensils, some miscellaneous stuff in the back, some homemade lotion, chapstick stuff. So much improved. And finally, also improved there. I mean, it still looks a little junky, but it's kind of holding bigger things, and I consolidated some stuff from the other big drawer into this one. Hello you guys. I know I'm wearing a different outfit here and slightly different look. It is a different day of school. I was going back and editing my footage from the first day and realized that I did not film an outro clip. I think I was just so excited to show you my desk. This is just the first of a series of 5 videos related to decluttering my classroom. So if this is of interest to you, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and you can check back here for some past videos, and we'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Bye guys.